Welcome to Tony's Tech Talk, and today we're going to talk about pulls and channels on audio equipment. And we're going to start with the oldest one here. Now this is 2 poles, 1 channel. So this is the ground here, and then this piece is the mono audio. You see it's on an old microphone. Modern equipment will not be able to use these. I did a review a few months ago where I compared 2 types of lapel mics that use this type of connector. None of my equipment could pick it up. If you see this online and you think about getting it for a headset or a mic, don't waste your money. They're not going to work with your modern equipment. Just don't. So next up we have the 3-pole 2-channel, and this is a lapel mic. And as you see, it also has a Sennheiser lock on it, and I'll explain that in a sec. But essentially, this is ground, and then of course 2 audio channels. I'm going to assume the bass audio may be cancellation audio. And so how a Sennheiser lock works is if you had a threaded bit on the end of this adapter here, you could slide it on and then screw it tighter. It just secures the connection, makes a tight connection. And if you find Sennheiser equipment, typically it's going to be gold tip because that's the most conductive for audio equipment. And otherwise, you could just plug anything in, and as long as you hear the click, it's locked into place. So that is that. So what I have here is an adapter. So it allows for this 3-pole 2-channel to adapt to the modern version, which is the 4-pole 3-channel. So that takes us to this. So this lapel mic is that newer standard, which my computer can recognize. I can't recognize any of the older ones, but it can recognize this. It can recognize the adapter. And what we got here, of course, the ground, and then we have multiple audio channels, and I'm going to assume, if it's like anything else, also a cancellation channel. That's why there are 3 channels and the ground. So this is what the standard is right now. I don't know what it'll be in the future. Maybe it'll get more sophisticated. Maybe cancellation will get better and it needs 2 channels. Who knows? But that covers basically what I want to go over about the different connecting bits. Hey techies, Anthony from HashersNet here, and in my ever long search for a good lapel mic, I have tried for another here. Now this is a Vine Amazon product, so I did not pay anything for it. I can barely read what this says here. It says NewTH lapel, or Lavalier Lapel, something pandering China, I don't know. But let's just open it and see what it is. I mean, this is going to be a short review because what is there really to review? Sound quality, I already know it's going to be like 16K, which means that's going to be about a quarter of the quality of this video, audio-wise, but whatever. Here we go. And my hope is that the listing was accurate, unlike the last sets. Oh, yes, it was. Okay, cool. So here's what it looks like. It's in a bag. It has this nice golden contact bit, which anybody who knows anything about audio, a golden tip usually has a better quality to it. So that's already a plus there. And it also has a stereo peg or tip or whatever. So that's already winning there. Let's see. Who knows? Anyway, here is the microphone cover. The microphone is just like a, I don't know how well you can see that. It's like just a tiny microphone, and then this goes on top somehow. That I could just get it. Okay, there we go. We got it. Okay. And then how far will this go? Oh, all the way down to here. Okay. So we got it on, and so it's a simple 1/4 inch or 3.5 millimeter port here. Let's see how long the cord is. Before the last ones, it just totally sucked. And you can see that review on this channel. I had a set that was similar to this. Both of them each lasted 18 months. So they basically a total of 3 years in total. I say total too many times. And they were good. You know, they were still 16K sound quality, but they were good microphones. So yeah, so this says it's 5 foot. It looks like it probably is. Now all you're going to hear now is a sound test. This is the NewTH lapel microphone with 2-channel, 24 bits, and 48,000 hertz quality with no boost. Moving on, we have the Movo Lavalier microphone for the, it says GoPro Media Mod New, whatever that means. And it's just a simple plastic bag here. Unlike the NewTH version, it didn't come in a little paper bag, but it does have a tasty bag of silica. Probably the best thing in this bag. Anyway, so it does have the clip. It is separate and it's in a little bag. And of course it has the microphone here. The difference is right away I can tell. First off, it is 3-pole 2-channel, but also it has just a can on the end, which makes me wonder about noise cancellation. And at least unlike the previous one, the top goes on real easy. And let's see if we can get the clip on. Maybe I have to unstring it and slide it up, which would be funny, but probably the easiest approach. Since we're doing that anyway, you might as well get a look at the length of the cord here. I think it says it was 6 feet, so it does look like 6 feet. And you'll just slide this piece this way. Oh, okay, so now that we're here, let's see if we bend this. Will this piece now come on? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we got that working, and then we attach the top piece, and voila! So fairly nifty there. I guess next up is a sound test. This is the Movo lapel microphone with 2-channel, 24 bits, and 48,000 hertz quality with no boost. After all that was said and done, I didn't end up needing the adapter. My computer was still able to connect with a 4-pole or 3-pole, either one, without having the need for an adapter. So that was really great. Other things I would sometimes use is, of course, this adapter here, which is USB. It just takes a mono. Well, I would not say mono as in audio, but I mean like when you have your mic and your headset are in one plug. This is a nice way to take care of that. Although I also have a splitter that handles that for just using the ports. So all in all, these microphones, one obviously has better sound quality than the other, and neither of them necessarily needs boost. Although I feel like the NewTH one a little bit, which is the one I think would have been better, especially with the gold plating. But here we are, and it wasn't. So I guess both are generally fine. Now I pinned them both to the same point above this button here when I recorded the audio, and that's about where you would want a lapel mic, one would think. But so yeah, the same sound, different levels of height. The quality-wise, it says it was 2-channel, 24 bits, 48,000 hertz. 2 channels, obviously, because that's what it is. There's 3 poles, 2 channels, but the 24 bits, it isn't like studio quality is 24 bits and 48,000 hertz. I think it caps out at 16,000 hertz, and I think that's actually what the listings say. So go with that how you will. But I mean, otherwise, for a mono audio device, pretty decent. If you could see the sound wave on them, you would notice that they're not really good at noise cancellation. Both of them was picking up the sound outside of this area, because I obviously can't lock myself in on a door in a 100-plus-year-old house, soundproof. Yeah, it's just I don't have that option. Everywhere else, I'm buffering sounds through different structures, but the stuff that is leaking through the door, they both picked up, and you may or may not be able to hear it in the test. But all in all, if you're working in a pretty quiet space, I think either would be generally fine. I would personally prefer the Movo because of the higher sound quality. Again, none of them used boost. So I feel good about both. But again, Movo ultimately sounded better to me. With that said, tell me in the comments your thoughts on these items. Did you get them? And how was your experience with them? Thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe.